So the orange ochre is nice, so I think it's good for now. I'm going to increase the size of my window so you can see better. So what we are going to do now is work on the pattern. So I'm going to duplicate this existing artboard. So, and I will add the shortcut to create an artboard in the description of the class. So I rename my artboard. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to select the 4 glasses, and I'm going to go into object, menu object, pattern, make. And Illustrator have a tool that is really easy to use. So it creates, so here now I'm into the pattern window. So you have a pattern option panel here, and in the main menu you have the access to the pattern option. Sorry. So so here you can play with the pattern. So it's a square grid, and you have the option to change to brick by row. So you can try yourself, and you see the different variations that it can bring to your pattern. And it's good to keep some other element around. So for example, 3 by 3. So you see exactly how your pattern render. So you can go by 5, it will increase the number of patterns around. So, but I need 3 by 3, it gives me an idea of my final pattern. It doesn't matter if you don't change now, you can change later, come back to the pattern and modify again. So you can also decide to go with an hexagon. Sometimes it doesn't render very well, but what you can do is increase the size here. So I'm going to stay, let's see, I'm going to stay, maybe I'm going to stay with the grid for now. So when I'm done, I go and click done, and I will go back to my main window. So what I'm going to do, because this one is not the pattern, yes, sorry, this one is not the pattern. So I'm going to select it, remove it, keep it the background. I'm going to duplicate this background, Ctrl C, Ctrl B, to paste it at the same, exactly at the same place, and I say bring to front. And now I'm going to go into my swatches, and I can see here my new pattern, and I apply it. So you have one of them. So this is one of the views. So what you can do now is duplicate this one. So rename your artboard, because when you are going to export, it's good to have different name, and simple enough. So it's easier to find your pattern. So because it is the same, so I'm going to duplicate this one. So to duplicate, you select the existing, and you could go click on new swatch, and you can call it number 3. You can even rename it. For example, we are going to keep it simple. So here you have it. So now you can go inside the pattern and change it. So I'm going to do select all, decrease the size, and I'm going to just change the thing a bit, and maybe I'm going to do symmetrical. So if it doesn't look good, I can go back, but I think it's fun to have it. And maybe I can change the color and take the ochre, duplicate this one, and make them a bit smaller to fill the empty space. And maybe I can take this one again. I'll make it yellow and a bit bigger. I could take this one, decrease the size and see how this works here, rotate a bit, and that's good. You could even play with some transparency. So if you go into your transparency panel and you just change this one. So for example, simplify, I'm going to put it 50, and we are going to see what this looks like. Remember, we don't have the background in this pattern, but I prefer to keep it in the artboard. So I'll click done, and I go back here. So I have this new pattern. So now we are going to export these 3 panels, so 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to menu export as. It may take a few seconds to open. So I'm going to choose a folder into my download folder. In my download folder, I'm going to click use artboard, so it will limit to the size of the artboard, and I know it's from artboard 4 to artboard 6. And I can create a new folder in this download folder. So I'm call it happy pattern, and that's it. You create and you go to export in PNG. You can export in PNG for now. It will keep the crispness, and I want to export at 150 pixels per inch because I want to insert them in the mockup and maybe later print them. And you want to have a good resolution for your Instagram as well. So I'm export it, keep it the thing as this. And you are good.